Hello everyone. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about OCD, values, and fear, and kind of how your fears can show you your values at the same time. And I was thinking about this the other day. I made a little video, maybe I'll insert some clips. It was just me on my bed, like in my pajamas, clips in my hair to keep my bangs back. But I was just talking to myself and telling myself, like, your fears and your values, like, you can see your fears, but you can see your values on the other side. So if you have, say you have the fear, now this is one of mine. I have the fear of saying inappropriate things. I have the fear of saying blasphemous things against God. I have the fear of saying like violent things to people, or shouting like racial slurs or whatever it is. You know, things you don't want to do, I don't want to do those things. And that's the thing. OCD is ego dystonic. You don't want to do those things, but you're in a way confused about who you are. You don't know, you don't have that self-confidence that you wouldn't do those kind of things. You think you're a violent person. You think that this means something about you, and it doesn't. And that's one of the things you can learn with OCD treatment that's so important, is learning that these thoughts have nothing to do with the person that you are on the inside. Like, thoughts just pop up. They don't show anything about your character. And if you have the fear of shouting inappropriate things, it can also show you your values. Well, like, why is that a fear? And what do I value? I value being a good person. I value being a safe person. I value the words that I speak to other people. I value the impact of the words that I'm going to say and how that's going to affect other people. That's why I worry about it so much. That's why OCD attacks it. That's why I worry that I'm going to hurt people in this way, because I value it. Because that's the last thing that I'd want to do. If you have the fear of like throwing a baby or dropping a baby, you value that baby. You value taking care of it. You value its safety. You value its well-being. You don't want to throw a baby. You don't want to do that. It shows you your values. You value that baby. You don't want to hurt it. If you have the fear that you're gonna stab somebody, you don't want to stab anybody, and you value their safety. You value that you're a safe person for them to be around. You value that you're a good person. If you have the fear of contamination fears and like getting sick, you value your health. If you have the fear of making other people sick, you value the health of other people. It's a more self-compassionate way of looking at it that I'm learning. Like, I'm just learning to kind of do this, and I wanted to share it with you because you get so wrapped up in, these are my fears, these are my obsessions, these are the thoughts that I have, and you lose sight of who you are. You lose sight of the person that you actually are, and that you wouldn't do these things. You don't even realize or know or like have that understanding that you wouldn't. And I mean, you do, but you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, you have such a self-doubt in yourself that you don't know. You're scared of yourself, basically, that you don't know if you could be a person that hurts somebody. You don't know if you're gonna be a murderer or whatever. You don't know that about yourself, that you wouldn't do that. And that's why you question it so much. And trying to look at it a different way, like, what can I learn from this? I can see my values and my fear at the same time. So just a different perspective that I kind of wanted to share. Maybe I'll insert some of those like original clips, but I just wanted to make this video too. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye-bye. How can OCD show you your values through this situation? But what is it showing you? Your anxiety and your fear is showing you your value on the other side of it. If you have fears of shouting terrible things to people, that's one of mine. You're probably like one of the least likely people to do this. And what is that showing you in terms of value? It's that you value the words that you say to other people. You value how things that you say affect other people. It's an intrusive thought. It's a fear. Because what is it showing you? That you value? You value safety. You don't want to hurt people. And OCD confuses very much, but you can also, with learning so much about OCD, with learning how it's ego dystonic, with learning, there's articles, there's things out there that can teach you and show you that OCD is opposite of like who you truly are. It's the things that you fear, it is showing you. And the things that you value, you can see what you fear and what you value at the same time, and it's something that I'm learning. It's something that can be helpful, you can use self-compassion more to see it that way as, okay, I'm scared of this, I'm terrified of this, because I value connection, I value safety, I value being a good person, I value being a safe person, I value your fear and your values are very connected.